Aloha friends and family, and welcome back to the channel. If you've been here for any length of time, you'll remember that some months back we were reading Ascension, the Shift to the Fifth Dimension by the Arcturian Council. And every time we read out of that book, I was always amazed by the synchronicities and how up to the moment the information seemed to be. And Source has prompted me to pick the book back up and begin where we left off. Now keep in mind, I have not pre-read this book, so I don't know, I never knew what the message was going to be when we read, but like I said, it always blew my mind that it was up to date. So I'm assuming that after these months have passed and whatnot, that we're now back in a place where we're ready to continue and see if the synchronicities continue to be accurate. And I just have a feeling they might. So we're going to begin again with the energies coming from Mother Earth. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have been focusing our attention and energy on the ways in which all of you have been responding to the waves of energy that have been coming up from the Earth's surface recently. We always want to know what is working on you and how you are affected by the various energies that come from physical and non-physical sources. Now we have just recently discussed the crystalline energy grid and how you can tap into that. Now we want to talk to you about the Earth herself and what she is doing as a being right now to support you. This beautiful planet that more and more of you are reaching out to with heartfelt compassion is the co-creator of this experience with you. She is what makes all of this possible for you, along with others, of course. But on a physical level, you could not be having this Earth experience without your Mother Earth right there beneath you. And she is interested, as we are, in your evolution of consciousness. And she is not interested from a selfish perspective. She is not worried about herself at all. She wants to be of service always to the evolution of your consciousness. And so the energies that she gives off at this time are about getting you to pay more attention to your physicality, while at the same time getting you to expand your consciousness to get you to feel like you are a part of a global community. It is not just your televisions, phones, and internet that are informing you of what's going on all around your planet. Mother Earth herself is sending you those messages to let you know where help is needed, and also to lure you to her physical hotspots. She wants you to benefit from the places where the energies feel particularly good, and at the same time, she wants you to know where things are not going so well for humanity. Those are the agendas of the planet that you live on, because she knows that it will be through sharing in the experience of the good and the not so good that you will become the collective that she knows you will become. And as many know by now, you're not going to ascend without the rest of the collective. We want that to be very clear. There is not going to be a separation of the good from the bad. That is such a slim possibility in terms of timelines that do exist that we can confidently say that it will not happen. So, your planet, your mother, your co-creator, wants you to see the person living in Nigeria as your brother or sister and to see the person living in Brazil as your co-creator, and to see the person living in Ireland as one of your long-lost friends and soul family members, because you are a collective, and what you do affects all of those individuals and more, just as what they do and experience affects you. We have been paying very close attention to the way that humanity has been responding to the light and love that has been coming in to your planet's atmosphere and your energy fields. This light and love has been directed to all of you by a collective of beings. They are fifth dimensional collective, and they are representing all of the major star systems throughout the galaxy. They have come together to assist humanity in your shift. They know that you are at the center of the shift in this galaxy. They have come together largely because all of these beings understand how important it is to support humanity. They are a new collective in the sense that they have just begun to gather together on a huge mothership that is right now hiding in your skies. They can hide in plain sight because they are fifth dimensional, and so is their ship. We want to give them a name now so that you all can refer to them, so that we can have an understanding of when we are referring to them. They are the fifth dimensional Lightbringers, and they have been targeting areas where they are much more likely to be received. They have been sending their transmissions of light and love to various hotspots across the planet, and in the near future they are going to be looking more towards the major cities around the world, where they are less likely to be received, where the hustle and bustle keeps most people from opening up to a large degree. But they have seen success already in the parts of the world that they have targeted. We are talking about Machu Picchu, Mount Shasta, Mount Fuji, and other areas where people go for the purposes of finding themselves and experiencing spiritual growth. They will also be targeting the areas of the world where there has been a great deal of conflict, where there have been many bombs dropped and bullets fired. From what we can see, this group of fifth dimensional Lightbringers is going to succeed in helping more and more individuals raise their vibration, release their fears and judgments, and they will be partially responsible for a great deal of humans having more compassion, more forgiveness, and more unconditional love in their hearts. These wonderful extraterrestrial beings know that they are related to the humans of Earth, and many of them feel responsible for the Earth experiment and where you are right now. This is all being done by agreement, of course, with your higher selves, and it is the perfect timing for them to be exploring how they can help humanity more. We are very excited about this endeavor, and they have our full support as well. We are keeping our side of the agreement that we have with humanity. We are checking in with all of you on a regular basis, seeing what it is that you need, and delivering to you the energies, the downloads, the upgrades, and the activations that you all request. Now we are also encouraging all of you to relax more and do less, because this is a team effort. And right now your role on the team is to receive what you've already asked for and what we are consistently delivering. There are several ways we recommend all of you get into more of an open and receptive state. First of all, we recommend that you get grounded in your physical bodies. Secondly, we recommend that you relax by doing some conscious, slow, deep breathing. Excuse me. And thirdly, we recommend that you do something you enjoy. As you tune in on a more regular basis to what's going on inside of you, to your intuition, you will know when you are being guided and what you are being guided to. What your intuition is going to be giving you is the inspiration to go do something fun, something you enjoy, and something that you can do. So if you cannot drop everything and go move to Bali, for example, then chances are you will not be getting that intuitive hit. But if you can go make yourself a cup of tea, sit outside and listen to the birds and stare at the clouds, then that's what you're getting from within, then by all means follow through. Now, we mentioned going outside because we do feel that you are more likely to receive what we and others are offering to you if you are in contact with Mother Earth and feeling the positive energy coming from Mother Nature. If you have a pet that you can connect with and you start to stroke your pet's fur or play with your pet, that will also put you in a more open and receptive state. We desire for you to receive our gifts and the other gifts that you have coming to you, but you don't receive because you've been a good boy or girl. You receive because you stop trying so hard to make everything happen yourself. Relax, open up to all of the energies that are coming from the higher realms. You don't have to earn anything, including the grace of Source or Yeshua or anyone else that you have put on a pedestal. All you need to do is realize that you are that Source, you are that Ascended Master, and you've lived enough lifetimes there on earth to deserve everything that you've asked for and more. We cannot force anything upon you, and neither can the archangels or the Ascended Masters. All we can do is keep offering our services to you and hope you get into a state where your vibration is high enough so that you can receive what we've offered. Remember that the next time you're looking at your things to do today list, make sure that at the top of that list you put relax, open up, and receive. And sometimes when that is your priority, everything else gets taken care of for you. And if you don't believe that's possible, then we suggest that you at least give in to the idea that it might be possible. We are considering taking ourselves into a higher echelon of the ninth dimension because we are wanting very much to be of greater value to all of you. And our assumption is that you can handle the higher frequency energies that we would then transmit from the very border of the 10th dimension. We've noticed that humanity has a capacity to handle energies that are of a particular frequency, and we are looking to stretch where you are now to where you ultimately are going and wanting to go, but could go faster. We are doing this not just for all of you, but also for ourselves and all the other beings throughout the galaxy that we are helping. We just want you to know that this is probably going to occur, and we want you to brace yourselves for the higher frequency energies that you are going to feel coming to you from the ninth dimension. We have our discussions about humanity's readiness for more with ourselves and with other collectives that we connect with who are also helping. We must coordinate our efforts to make sure that we get all of the input and all of us are on the same page. These energetic transmissions are meant to remind you that you have already been ninth dimensional. You have already been 10th dimensional. You are returning home, and you are doing so step by step. It is part of our job to assess what you are ready for, and we certainly do enjoy the input that we get from our friends and colleagues here in the higher realms. We also are interested in your reaction to this news. We want all of you to remember how important it is to be grounded and hydrated when you are running energies through you, especially higher frequency energies, like the ones we will be sending at some point. At some point, it is inevitable that we will be taking that next step in our evolution. We know that you all feel that you are on the border of the fifth dimension and ready to burst in. And we agree that those of you who are awake and ready to transition, we also know that you are politely and patiently waiting for the rest of humanity to be ready to join you on that border crossing. In the coming months, we invite you to feel for the differences between the energies you have received through us and from us and the energies that will be coming. Feel what you can feel, because that is the best part of the ascension process. Your ability to feel more tomorrow than you could today is an underrated experience. But it is one whose time has come. You all are ready. We can sense it. We can feel how this transmission will be received now that we have given it. And we are very excited to be working with you from our new perch in the uppermost echelon of the ninth dimension. The beautiful part about all of this is that all you have to do is sit back or lie back, relax, open yourselves up, and enjoy the ride. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with all of you.